Let me get this straight. You're answering emails, replying to texts, switching between 12 tabs, and watching a podcast in the background. And you call that productivity? Spoiler, you're not multitasking. You're just switching badly, and your brain is getting punished for it. In fact, studies show your IQ can drop 15 points when you multitask. That's the same hit you'd take if you were stoned. You're not doing more. You're just doing everything. Worse. Let's break it down. Here's the truth. Your brain can't do two complex things at once. It feels like it can. But what it's really doing is switching back and forth, over and over. You write a sentence, check a notification, switch back. Each time your brain has to reorient, reboot the task, refocus, reload context. It's called context switching, and it's a productivity killer. Even a 3-second distraction can cost you up to 23 minutes to fully get back into flow. That's not a glitch. That's how the brain works. Because focus isn't just what you're doing, it's everything around it. Memory, language, emotions, goals. Switching between tasks means dumping and reloading all of that every time. So yeah, multitasking feels efficient. But it's like trying to juggle chainsaws while solving a Rubik's Cube underwater. It's not just hard, it's biologically dumb. Let's talk damage. When you multitask, you're not just wasting time, you're burning brain power. Studies from Stanford and the University of London found that heavy multitaskers score lower on memory tests, struggle to filter out irrelevant information, and yep, their IQ drops by up to 15 points during task switching. That's the cognitive equivalent of missing an entire night of sleep, or being legally high. Now add stress to the mix. Every switch triggers a mini cortisol spike, a stress response. Your brain panics slightly every time it has to refocus. Over time, that creates mental fatigue, attention fragmentation, and decision burnout. Ever feel exhausted after doing nothing all day? That's multitasking fatigue. You've microwaved your brain into mush. Even worse, you stop learning. The brain needs deep focus to build new connections. When you multitask, your learning gets shallow, fragmented, like trying to read 5 books at once but never finishing a chapter. It's not just unproductive, it's anti-growth. So why do we keep doing it? Let's find out. So if multitasking makes us dumber, slower, and more anxious, why do we keep doing it? Because it feels good. Every time you switch tasks, respond to a text, check a notification, toggle tabs, your brain gets a tiny hit of dopamine. That's the reward chemical. The same one you get from food, sex, TikTok, and slot machines. In short, multitasking tricks your brain into thinking you're accomplishing something. I'm doing so much. No, you're just switching a lot and confusing motion for progress. Psychologists call this the efficiency illusion. The more you switch, the more active your brain feels, even though actual productivity drops. It's like eating junk food when you're hungry. You feel full, but you're getting zero nutrients. Multitasking is mental junk food. It satisfies your brain short-term, but long-term, it's starving your ability to focus, learn, and think clearly. And here's the real danger. The more you do it, the more your brain adapts to chaos. It stops craving deep work. It starts craving stimulation, constant input, new tabs, faster dopamine. You don't just multitask, you become addicted to it. So yeah, you're not multitasking, you're switching, you're stalling, you're slowly frying your brain in a dopamine-fueled loop of fake productivity. It doesn't make you faster, it makes you scattered. It doesn't make you smarter, it makes you feel smart, while your focus slips through your fingers. But now you know. And if you want to actually fix your brain, start by doing just one thing at a time. That's going to cost you one subscribe, or drop a comment. What's the one multitasking habit you know is wrecking your focus, but you can't quit?